McLaren 149 and Renault 136. That battle for third place has really swung around today. And what a great day for Ferrari and Sebastian Vettel. Back on the podium for a third time this season, Ferrari, but a first time for Sebastian Vettel since Mexico last season. Well done to Sebastian Vettel. Great to see him back on the podium again. To Sergio Perez as well, who's scored his best finish since the Italian Grand Prix in 2012, his 9th career podium, and as a result goes into 4th place in the Drivers' Championship now. For a man who hasn't got a seat next year, surely somebody might think Sergio Perez is good for a seat next year. He, along with Lewis Hamilton, the only drivers to score in every race they've started in 2020. Perez missed a couple, of course, after his failed COVID test at Silverstone, but he is on a great scoring streak. And Lewis Hamilton is on a decent winning streak as well. That's 4 races in a row as he takes the top step of the podium as a world champion for the 7th time. So the British and the German national anthems for Lewis Hamilton and for Mercedes. Toto Wolff, the team principal and CEO of Mercedes-Benz Motorsport, on the podium as well. And together with Hamilton and Sergio Perez, that's 3 out of the 4 on that podium, Karun, who haven't sorted their future out for next season.
It's amazing, isn't it? I mean, Lewis and Toto doing some form of weird posturing over their contract, but it will be a travesty if Sergio Perez is not on this grid next year.
Well, fingers crossed that somebody could see fit to give him the drive that he thoroughly deserves. Great to see Toto Wolff on the podium. He lets the team have their moments, and we've seen so many members of the Mercedes team at Brixworth and at Brackley take the Constructors' Championship over the last few years. Lovely to see Racing Points officially pick up their first ever 2nd place as well in Formula One after taking their first pole position yesterday. Sebastian Vettel, the only man who has sorted his future out for next season. He's going to Racing Point. He'll be happy with the fact that he's finished behind his new team if he's looking to the future. Gets his trophy as well. But today has been an absolutely brilliant race, thoroughly absorbing from start to finish. And as he did at Silverstone in 2014, Lewis Hamilton has gone from 6th on the grid to take a victory. But it's a victory that comes with it a world title. This is 7th heaven for Hamilton in Turkey.
An amazing achievement. He equals Michael Schumacher's record. 7 titles are now chalked against Lewis Hamilton's name. 7 constructors in Imola for Toto Wolff and the team. A hugely dominant hero, the most dominant in the history of the sport. And that's solidified this afternoon with one of the best drives of his career in such tricky conditions. He came from almost a pit stop behind and then won by 30 seconds. A masterclass, once again, by Lewis Hamilton. Johnny, you know, we always talk about superlatives, but that one was right up there.
Yeah, very much so. Why? Well, he had patience, because when things looked not to be going